GoToWhitney.com.
So I tried out for the show because a recruiter actually came into the restaurant that I was working at the time in Philly, and to be totally honest, I just wanted to get her out of my space. So I gave her my information just to hopefully get her out, and then they called me, and after a couple phone conversations with some of the casting producers, I got really intrigued by the whole thing. So I was really wanting to just kind of find that inner strength back again and prove to myself and my kids and everybody watching that I am a tough little cookie and I don't need, to run away and hide all the time. As soon as I got off the plane, I was ready to go home because I missed my kids. I wanted to go home. I've never been away from my kids before for longer than a couple days, and I just didn't think it was fair to them. But then I thought about it and I let it sink in and I said, no, if I don't do this, everybody's going to be pissed at me, including my kids. So they'll get over it and I'll do it. I did not know that the winner was going to have to go to Las Vegas. They keep all of that under wraps until day one when you actually get there. When you first get to LA to do filming, you're put in sequester in a hotel for a few days, and that's when you do all your, prep stuff like, headshots and meeting with producers and kind of like getting your bearings together. And then they say, okay, you got to be ready at 4 a.m. Hair and makeup done, ready for day one. And from there on out, what you guys see is pretty much what happens, minus some editing and some piecing together. Producers are sneaky. Producers are very well trained on this show to get reactions out of people. I don't want to call them starters, but they are my least favorite people some days. Because I set out, when I went there, I said, I'm going to stay true to myself and I'm going to give my kids something that, they can be proud of. Yeah, working in a kitchen is stressful. Chefs curse and drink and smoke. Deal. Sorry. Hell's Kitchen. Oh my God, there were so many things that I did that were like the first time I've ever done them. But I mean, that helicopter ride that you guys saw me take was ridiculous. It was just so beautiful. And I mean, flying over Malibu in a helicopter has got to be one of those top things in my list of stuff that I'll probably never do again. Well, Gordon is an intimidating person. Of course, we're all there, nervous as all hell. So it kind of made everything worse having cameras around you, and that nervous factor kind of gets beefed up a lot. But off to the side, he was really there for our growth. He wanted to see us grow. He wanted to see us succeed, and he didn't want us to, feel lost. So at any time that we had an issue, all we had to do is say, chef, and he was there to like kind of be like, here, let's try it this way. Let's do it this way. I'm not 100% sure. That's information that we weren't really privy to. From what I know, a lot of the, from what I've read on blogs online, a lot of the people that dine in Hell's Kitchen are friends and family members of the cast, as well as celebrities. And then they also put out a casting call pretty much for, I guess you would call them extras. Kris Kardashian was there once. Eye roll. Well, she actually had a couple of her friends with her, and she had she had the chef's table. She was, a person. I don't know. She was there. Wasn't really that impressed. Okay, so no spoilers, but you'll see at some point there was a lot of celebrities that came in and out of our kitchens, and every time Gordon would announce one, I would probably have this very blank look on my face because I never knew who they were. When they were like, the game is here, so I was like, who? You mean like the Monopoly guy? Like, what are you talking about? There was actually a point where Gordon actually made fun of me for not knowing who some rapper was. I'm apparently not that cool. So you guys saw Adrienne Curry. She's actually, I'm a big fan of hers because she's like a big nerd like me and does all the Comic-Con stuff and has her own little Twitch account, so I'm secretly in love with Adrienne Curry. Probably. I mean, I say I wouldn't. I keep saying that you couldn't pay me enough to do it, but I'm a ham. And now that I kind of know what to expect, now I'm ready. So, yeah, put me on Dancing with the Stars.